when I'm looking back at like my favorite guns in Call of Duty history, it's generally a lot of assault rifles. When I think about it, like as I'm thinking about it, it's actually a lot of assault rifles. The M16 in COD 4, the STG from World at War, like the MP40 was obviously the best gun in that game, but the STG was a close second. MW2 is the ACR, MW3 the ACR. Black Ops 1, every AR in that game was disgusting. The FAMAS, the Commando, the AUG, the AK, you name it. What was that? What was after that? BO2, the M8, AN94, the SCAR, Ghost, the Remington, and the Honey Badger. There's a lot of really overpowered assault rifles in Call of Duty history when you think about it, and it's very interesting because I think that Call of Duty has a serious problem with its assault rifles. And the reason why I bring this up is because in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it's really starting to show as the meta is developing over the past couple days. As of recording this, the average level is about level 30, 35, around there. And that's just me assuming based off of the levels that I see in every pub match. The average level is like in the 30s as of recording this on a Sunday. My level right now is 51. That's not a lot compared to a lot of the people out there. I understand that people got it early, people haven't worked all weekend, but I've worked every single day, including Friday, and I'm still level 51, which is higher than a lot of the average players. So I think that's pretty decent, considering how little time I've had to play. So yeah, but considering the fact that the average level is level 30 or 35 or 40, like just the late 30s, mid 30s, a lot of people are using this gun right here, the Vapor, or the ICR, or the KN, or the ABR, or the Swordfish. But you see the problem here. There's a lot of usage of assault rifles in this game, and I haven't seen this much AR dominance since Black Ops 1. Okay, like literally everybody is using the fucking ICR, Vapor, or the MX9. And it's interesting because that was basically the exact same thing in Black Ops 1. People were either using the FAMAS, the Galil, or like the AK-74U. It's very interesting that it feels the exact same way in this game. Everybody's using ARs and then maybe like one or two subs, but other than that, it's just straight ARs down the kill feed, and it's very annoying. And I honestly think that Call of Duty and Treyarch in general has an assault rifle problem. I feel like Infinity War games and even Sledgehammer games, like they're not that bad. Like yes, the BAR and the BAL 27 are overpowered. Yes, the ACR was ridiculous, but generally speaking, the subs in those games could compete with those assault rifles. Like the PPSH could compete with the BAR after it got nerfed a couple times. The BAL against the ASM1, the ACR versus the PP90 or the MP7. But in this game, nothing is touching the Vapor. Nothing is absolutely touching the Vapor. Nothing is touching the ICR. The thing is, these assault rifles kill faster than the subs. The subs take generally 5 to 6 shots to kill, which that's what it's supposed to fucking do. This game has a slower time to kill. People have 150 health instead of 100 health. Never been done before in Call of Duty history. We know that. But the assault rifles still kill in 3 to 4 bullets sometimes. And that's ridiculous because the subs have so much more work to do. Yes, they shoot faster, so it makes more sense. But the fact that the ARs, like the Vapor, have a fast fire rate and it can kill in like 3 to 4 bullets still, it's very ridiculous. And I think that they need to do a lot of work to these assault rifles, or simply put, buff the SMGs. Now, for some reason, the Call of Duty community hates when people say, oh, just buff everything else. I live by the meta or the ideology that if something is overpowered, buff everything else. Don't nerf everything down to the ground. Especially in a game like Black Ops 4 where the time to kill is already really slow. The more you nerf things to the ground, the slower the time to kill is going to be. The time to kill is already an average of like 5 to 7 to 8 bullets to kill. If you keep nerfing everything, it's going to get slower and slower and slower, and people are going to play like more and more like pussies. It's already very annoying in Black Ops 4 because people run around in these little groups, packs of wolves I like to call them, where like even if you kill one person, there's always going to be somebody else right next to them. So you have to be ready to pre-aim immediately after you kill every single enemy. There's never just one enemy that you kill, there's always somebody else. Even though it's a 5v5 game, people are always buddied up because they know that it's 5v5 and we have 150 health, and if it's just 1v2, it's not like other Call of Duty games where if I'm the good player, I can melt both of you in 2 seconds. It takes a little bit more skill to get double kills in this game. It's not impossible. I've seen a lot of people get double kills in this game, but it's not super duper easy like other games. So a lot of people tend to buddy up and make it so that even if you get one person, you won't get both. So in a game like BO4 where that's happens a lot and third parties happen a lot in this game, it's very annoying to have assault rifles like the Vapor and the ICR where you just get melted in like 4 bullets and your sub like the MX9 or the GKS takes 5 to 6. It's very annoying, and I think that it needs serious work. A lot of people will disagree. I know a lot of people have been saying, oh no, the weapon balance is fine, but when the meta truly develops, and I think it's already starting to develop pretty consistently in pubs at least, not really competitive, but pubs, I think it's very clear what the best gun in this game is. A lot of people haven't unlocked the Swordfish and the SOG 9mm, and I think those are 2 other very good weapons, but I don't think the SOG is as good as the Vapor or the Swordfish because they're both situational weapons, right? The SOG is an SMG. It doesn't have the best range and it has a very small magazine. And the Swordfish is a burst weapon. And even if you put on that operator mod, you're not always going to have that on. So it's just like, it's just another situational weapon where it's just like, yes, it probably beats the Vapor down a super long range. But in terms of overall, just like using it in general, I would rather use a Vapor and run around super aggressive than pick up an MX9 and play aggressive, because up close I'm probably going to melt players more with a Vapor than I do an MX9, and it's sad, but it's the truth. And they need to fix this shit. A lot of people have been complaining about the weapon balance in this game. That's probably one of the main things I've seen. Overall, Black Ops 4 is actually getting a really positive reception from the community. In my opinion, it's not that great of a COD. It's not a bad game, I just don't think that it's a good Call of Duty feel. Me personally, I feel like if you want a traditional feel of a Call of Duty game, this is not the game for you. If you want a challenge, if you want something completely different, if you want something that thinks outside the box and just doesn't give you something that's really stale and simple like World War II, this is probably the game for you. If you enjoy Specialists, this is definitely the game for you, because Specialists are huge in multiplayer. Everybody uses them in every single life. Everybody uses reactive core, the fucking Shocky drone thing, and the razor wire, all that bullshit that people use in every single life, and it gives free kills. People use it all the time, and it's very important in multiplayer. So if you enjoy the Specialist system and you enjoy what they are and you enjoy it in Call of Duty, then you'll probably enjoy Black Ops 4. If you don't enjoy that like me, you're probably gonna fucking hate Black Ops 4, like me. I don't hate it. That's probably a very strong word that I shouldn't use right now, because I still play the shit out of this game, and I don't think it's a bad game. I'm playing a lot of it, a lot more than I did Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3, but it's just very interesting to me that I hate the way the game functions, but it's also very addicting to play. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like, I don't know if it's the fact that it's Call of Duty or not, but it's just so addicting to play. But I hate a lot of shit in this game. There's a lot of bugs in this game, a lot of shit that bothers me, a lot of gunfights that don't make sense. The map designs are trash aside from the throwback maps. Like, come on now. Why the fuck is Firing Range still my favorite map in the game? What is it, 8 years later? Why is Firing Range still my favorite map 8 years later? What the fuck is going on? Why can't I have any brand new maps that are my favorites? Why can't I enjoy Gridlock or Seaside or any of those maps I don't even remember the name of because they're not fun? Like, I'm so tired of it. But that's another video. My review for BO4 is not really out there yet because Treyarch is still working on the game. The first week patches, I'll let those patches go out and then I'll do a full review. As of right now though, guys, I think this game has a serious assault rifle problem. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please sure to smash the like button, subscribe as always, check out all my other recent videos. Oh, by the way guys, Spinning More Ghostface here, YouTube. I will see you fucking later.